But if you are not a pop of color girl, then it's just not for you, and that is okay also. All right.
If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone in a sec.
Hey family, hey, what's going on? Yancy here. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been. So in this video, you guys, we are discussing my 1-year review on my Coach Hero shoulder bag. Let's just get into it, all right? Before we get into this bag really quickly, let me go ahead and first and foremost say, go ahead and subscribe. All right, you are already here, you've already stopped in, you literally are already pretty much a minute into this video, all right? And it's only going to get better from here on out. So if you happen to find me, thank you so much, I greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate that even more. And then hit that bell, that way you're notified every single time I upload. That way I don't miss you, you don't miss me, and we're here, all right? All right, you guys, so let's get into this Hero bag because I think this probably might have been one of my better purchases in the last few years. I think right around April of 2022, so it's been a little over a year since I've had this bag, and I don't think I have any issues or anything like that when it comes to this bag. I adore this bag. Of course, you guys know I love Coach, one of my favorite brands of all time, because they just have quality bags. I don't care what anyone says, I don't care if anyone tries to make you feel some kind of way. Coach has literally, I don't want to say redeemed themselves, because they never really did anything to where they weren't a great brand. They've always been a great brand. There was never any issues with quality. They've always had quality bags or whatever like that. They're even doing reissue bags. They're a little bit pricier, but at the same time, again, you know that you're going to get a quality bag. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jumpstart into this review, because I don't really think I have any cons when it comes to this. I'm just gonna run down the list of things when it comes to the bag and just kind of show you everything about the bag, the pricing, what I like about it, and would I buy it again, all right? All right, you guys, so the bag that we are discussing that I've had for a little over a year is this beautiful Coach Hero shoulder bag in the color Petunia, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So either which way, this bag definitely was an it bag. So when they first dropped this Hero bag, it was literally all over the place. I mean, they went from the Coach Pillow Tabby to like just a few different tabby, and then they went to like the Hero bag. Like this bag was everywhere, and this particular color was the color like everyone was dying to get. So currently right now, as we are speaking, this bag, as far as like the color in particular, is out of stock. It is no longer available on the Coach website. You might be able to get it at the outlet. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you might be able to get the red one at the outlet, and it's literally like 65% off. So definitely run, don't walk, to go and get this particular bag. So either which way, currently right now, the price is $5.50. So this is the bigger of the Hero bag, because they do have 2 sizes. And I have actually both. So I am going to do a video on the smaller one, because I do need to do a 1-year review with that one as well. But we're going to talk about this one. This one is the bigger one. And I went with this one because I really do love this color. I love pink. I love purple. Those are my 2 favorite colors of all time. Doesn't really change. I just like different colors itself. But pink is always my go-to. I'm a pink girl. It is. All right, so first off, you guys, let's talk about the bag itself. So this particular bag is in a glove tanned leather. It is very smooth. I know the light sometimes doesn't do it justice, but this is the color Petunia. It is what you are seeing. This is exactly how it looks. The bag is Petunia and brass, and it's because of the brass handles, the Coach icon horse and carriage hardware. So it's really just a classic looking bag if you think about it. I mean, you can't really tell unless you see the horse and carriage, and of course you see the hang tag, that you will know that it is a Coach bag. But if it didn't actually have the horse and carriage hardware on the front, you probably wouldn't be able to tell. When you see the back, you do have a slip pocket in the back. I love the stitching on the bag itself. You have no feet at the bottom. However, with this accordion style, you do have it to where you can easily set it down and you won't have any issues. And I think with these accordion style grids, it actually helps and it makes it feel like there are feet at the bottom. So, all right, so when it comes to the actual dimensions of the bag itself, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this, because that way you can kind of get an idea of the size of the bag. All right, so when we're talking about the length of this bag itself, you're gonna have 8 3/4 inches in length, 6 1/4 inches in height, 4 1/4 inches in depth. All right, so it is a good sized bag, you guys. It does hold a good amount, and that's what I like about the bag. You have this very pretty, beautiful, sturdy top handle, and the top handle itself is a 2-inch drop with a top handle, so you can easily just hold it like this if you're out and about, if you wanted to, which sometimes I tend to do because I just like to hold it that way because it looks very classy, and I'm going to start wearing it more. I have worn it a lot. I don't know if you can kind of see it or tell. There's just a tiny small little scratch right there. It's not significant. It's not anything where I need to take it anywhere. But again, because of the glove tan leather, you are going to see some wear and tear on it. But again, I've kept it up pretty well, so I don't have any issues or anything like that with it. And then of course you have this beautiful hang tag. What I've been told when it comes to this particular hang tag is, I think when you see the structure of this hang tag and how it's made, especially with the hardware on it right here, then this has been hand stitched when it comes to this particular bag. So again, quality is always there when it comes to Coach, but with the hand stitching, even better, right? Okay, so now time to get into the bag itself. So when you open this bag, you're going to have a snap closure. So this hardware connects to the other side, and then that's how you actually close the bag. So you have multiple compartments, and I'm gonna just take everything out so you can kind of get an idea of how this bag looks empty. So there you have it. So you can definitely fit a lot. So before we get into that, I wanna show you the strap. So with the Coach Hero bag, it does come with a strap, both of them. The shoulder bag itself comes with a 21.5 drop for the strap. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 holes to adjust. It is attachable as well as adjustable. So you can adjust it to your height, to your liking. Again, if you've been following me for a while and it comes to my bags and shoulder bags, I like to have my bags kind of sit a little bit lower than where my hip is, because for me, I just feel like it's a little bit more comforting. I feel like I can easily get into the bag when it's closer to my hip and my hand. So, but again, you have the brass hardware. Coach is emblemed all over the hardware itself, and I just like the way that looks. I think as time goes on, this is going to age very well. You're gonna see the cracks a little bit or whatever like that, but again, it's gonna age very well. It's not gonna have any issues because I think that glove tan leather holds up pretty well. Okay, so now getting into the bag itself, you guys. So if you actually look at the bag, you're gonna see that this particular bag actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments. So you have 5 compartments in this particular bag right here. So this can fit a lot. You can fit your phone, you can fit a wallet. So I think it just depends on the type of wallet that you have. And so with this bag being as spacious as it is, it's going to fit all of those things and then some. My keys, key holder, everything. All right, so let's talk about the craftsmanship of this particular bag. We all know that Coach has been around for a very long time, and the bags that they are actually releasing are exceptional. The craftsmanship of these bags are top notch. No issues, no problems. Once again, I've had this bag for a year, and you don't see any stitching coming undone. You don't see any wear and tear on it, hardly. If anything, you will probably see some scratches. And again, that is because of the glove tan leather. You'll probably see some oils, maybe from my hand, from my lotion, stuff like that. But for the most part, I mean, you might see something here. Everything else, you don't see anything. She's held up pretty nicely. I haven't had any issues or anything like that. I think she's a fun bag. I think she's a very beautiful bag. So when it comes to the review of this particular bag, would I buy her again? Yes. Does she hold what I needed to hold? Yes, she does. Would I suggest you getting a bag like this? Yes. The Coach Hero bag is a great bag. I don't have any issues when I'm wearing her like a crossbody. I don't have any issues when I'm wearing her as a shoulder bag. But for the most part, even though she is a little bit bigger than the crossbody, I still wear her as a crossbody bag because, again, I just like to feel comfortable no matter where I'm going, and I always like to be hands-free if I can be. So she is very versatile. You can either wear her as a top handle, you can wear her as a crossbody, or you can wear her as a shoulder bag. So you have definitely different ways to wear this bag, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so just discussing the bag itself, you guys, like I said, as of right now, she is sitting right at $550, of course, plus tax. You can go into the store and probably get her if they still have her. You can go to the outlet or you can shop online. Either which way, if you want, definitely get your hands on that bag. It's a beautiful bag. They have it in red, also have it in a cream. The pink is no longer available, the petunia or whatever like that, because it was a hot commodity, so they no longer have that bag itself. But again, you can always try the secondhand market or whatever if you wanted that particular bag, and if you like pink, and pink is your favorite color. So would I buy the bag again? Yes, I would, because again, I love the color, I love the quality, and I love that it holds so much. So yes, that bag definitely would be a bag that I would purchase again, because again, I love the Coach brand and I love what they stand for. Does the bag hold up? It does. I don't see any stitching coming undone. And like I said, if I ever did, I can easily just take her back to the boutique and have them send her off and then fix her. And I think there's no cost to it. If there is, definitely check with your store and see. I don't know if there's like certain type of items that they do have to charge for, but again, don't quote me on that. Go ahead and speak to them and then just see. That way you're for sure of, you know, what you can and can't do or what they can and can't do. But either which way, I love the bag, you guys. That bag itself, I'm really happy that I got her. I don't have anything really negative to say when it comes to the wear and tear. Like I said, so far so good. When I first got her though, I did have to wait for her to come in because there was a massive scratch on the bag. If I'm able to find a picture of when I first got her, I will place it inside here so that way you can see that. But yes, when I received the bag, it had a massive scratch on it. I was so unhappy with it. I went ahead and called the store. They said, go ahead and send it back. We will call around. I think they called to several different states because they had a few bags in store. They had it come into the store where I live, which is going to be in Tampa. And they went ahead and called me once it was in, and I went ahead and picked her up, looked her over, it was good to go. And if I'm not mistaken, I think my husband looked it over and he got it for me because at the time it was coming in, I was out of town. So either which way, they definitely live up to their expectations when it comes to customer care, customer service, and you know, you being happy with the product that you get. So again, if there should ever have been a problem, I know that I would have been taken care of when it comes to Coach, and that's why I love Coach. So yes, do not hesitate. Go and get the bag. You will not be sorry. I love her. I'm sure you would love her too. All right, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. That is my 1 year review on my Coach Hero shoulder bag in the petunia color. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you have the bag, let me know. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Do not forget to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I will see you in the next video.